you don't automatically get approved for life insurance. Okay. Life insurance isn't something you're entitled to as a human being. Life insurance is a privilege. And if you don't think so, go talk to the guy who has two kids, a mortgage, a business, and can't get life insurance because of health issues they've had along the way that were out of their control. Unfortunately, a lot of people come across health issues and it makes them ineligible to qualify for life insurance. So, no matter how bad they want it, they cannot get it. So, go talk to that person who would do anything to get some because they're walking around this planet staring at their kids, looking at their debts, and they know if something happens to them, the family's going to be in trouble financially speaking. And even for those who have the wealth to self insure, there's other benefits to life insurance that they are not going to be able to kind of capture if they're in bad health. So, health is so critical to qualifying to get life insurance. Now, life insurance doesn't discriminate, no matter how much wealth you have or how much lack of wealth you have. Um, I have dozens of people who are ultra wealthy and those who are not, and both sides can't get it. So you can't buy your way to life insurance. If you take a step back and think of a life insurance company, or let's just say you owned an insurance company and you had thousands of people lined up in front of you or millions of people lined up in front of you, and they were all going to pay you $100 a month. And in return, you guaranteed you would pay them or their family $1 million tax free if they were to die. And that $1 million starts the moment they give you the $100. It is a massive risk the insurance company takes on to take $100 to pay out $1 million. Now, of course, they have actuaries and all the metrics to make sure that the business model is stable, but it's not unreasonable for them to think they want people who are living a healthier lifestyle in that pool of people. And as a life insurance owner myself, I kind of want healthier people in there as well. I don't want too many people dying off and maybe there's not enough money to pay out my family when I die. I want it to be a sustainable model. Now, is that unfair to people who are in bad health or who have had bad health along the ways? Absolutely. There are some insurance companies that guarantee smaller amounts of life insurance, regardless of kind of the health status you're in. But big picture, like if you need millions and millions of dollars of life insurance and you have very poor health or something major has happened, it's going to be challenging, if not next to impossible, to get. And I have close friends myself who can't get life insurance. I can't find them the amount of life insurance they need. They have had health issues along the way, and it's very frustrating. It's very sad. I wish I could figure it out, but sometimes you can't. Sometimes you just get, you have bad luck. And so I guess the point of saying this is don't wait too long if the need is there, because in my career I have had four clients die. Now, thankfully, they had life insurance, but I've also had four clients mid conversation die. And what I mean by that is I have met four people in my career whom we've started discussing life insurance for them. And it wasn't like I met them last week, they died the week later. It was years of discussion, and sometimes there's delays and things come up, and I get that. Sometimes it's valid excuse, sometimes it's not. But I have had four people die mid conversation. That means these four people did not have life insurance and they died due to complications of surgeries and other illnesses and tragedies, unexpectedly, of course. But the delay to wait, I mean, it's like the old saying, like you never know when you're going to go. But if you can get it, if you are in good health, don't wait because it's going to get more expensive every single year you wait. You're running the risk of coming into health issues along the way, and it's going to happen. Look around your circle, look around your friends, your family. Health issues do come up. So, you can't buy your way into life insurance. There's the wealthiest people and the non-wealthy. I've seen both sides who are ineligible, and I've seen people wanting to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars a year on life insurance and they can't get it. And I've seen people looking to spend $50 a month and they can't get it. So life insurance doesn't discriminate. It is 100% a privilege to qualify for life insurance. Now, when you're going to apply, if you need to do blood work, so sometimes depending on your age and the amount you're applying for, it's an online application, and based on your answers, if you're in good health, you can sometimes get instantly approved. So, and that's great news. I mean, you could apply for 500,000, maybe $1 million, depending on your age, and you can get approved, and you can take your $1 million policy. Many people have to do blood work. So if you're in a scenario where, based on either your age or the amount you're applying for, you have to do blood work, I would advise that go see your doctor first and go do an annual physical. Go do some blood work. Make sure everything is okay on the inside, because you can't tell, no matter how good you feel, you never know if your blood pressure is high or your cholesterol is high. Maybe you're a little on the heavy side weight wise and need to drop a couple pounds. Do that first, and just make sure you know what's going on the inside, because maybe it makes more sense to get on a really good workout program and a nutrition program and lose some weight or drop that blood pressure, and then you apply for the life insurance, because you don't necessarily want to have your blood work on record with the insurance company if you could have taken some time to correct some of the maybe the issues inside. Now, life insurance companies have, of course, tons of metrics on how they look at your health, and they also have a height to weight table ratio. And what that means is you can see, based on your height, what the range of appropriate weight would be to be approved as a standard pricing. So as kind of like a healthy person, and it's a pretty wide range. It's very reasonable. But you can see, like, maybe if you're 5'10" and you weigh X amount, you're over that limit. So dropping some weight is going to, I mean, obviously make you healthier, and the longevity of your own life is incredibly important. So that's, probably the biggest perk with that. But it's going to help you qualify for life insurance as well. Now, life insurance companies themselves also have physicians on staff. So there are doctors that review your blood work and your medicals, etc. And sometimes you can have your doctor communicate with the insurance company and their physicians to kind of talk doctor talk, because some tests, might be misleading, or based on your history, there needs some further explanation. And I have had cases where my clients' physicians communicate with the life insurance physicians, and it has produced a very good result. They were able to get approved when initially there was some hesitation around the approval. Now, aside from getting approved based on your health, if you need large amounts of life insurance, you also have to provide your case to the insurance company. So you can't just blindly ask for 10 million or 20 million or 50 million or 100 million without proving why you need that. They don't just hand out these amounts of life insurance for no reason just because you have the money. So it's important that you work with your advisor to come up with essentially like a case study about you as to why you need it, what the intention is for, how you came up with the amount, and their underwriters will review and really look at it in detail to make sure the number you came up with is appropriate and they're not overselling you or potentially underselling the amount of insurance you actually need. Now, if you're in good health, you can voluntarily do blood work. Now, people ask, like, why would I volunteer myself to do blood work? Well, if you do that and they look at your blood profile and maybe some other testing, based on their criteria, you can actually get reduced premiums. So the insurance company charges a standard price based on average health. But if you're essentially in above average health, they can actually reduce your premiums. And I have had clients who the price we kind of showed at the beginning, they ended up paying less because they were in good health. So there is encouragement to stay healthy, to encourage longevity, because, like, as an advisor, I don't want to just focus on you getting the insurance. I want you living well, feeling good, having that longevity, maybe getting a reduced premium. Like, trust me, it's a good feeling when you kind of know you're healthy, would be maybe above average as far as health goes, and it's saving you real dollars. So just know that being in good health can actually be not only good for longevity of life, but also financially beneficial to yourself as well. So just remember that life insurance really is a privilege to get, and not everyone can get it. And probably more people than you even would imagine can't get it, or they're paying more than you are. So you might be spending $100 a month, but someone's spending 150 because of their health. And oftentimes it's out of that person's control what they've kind of had along the way, but that's a scenario that a lot of people face. So if you need it, if you're in good health, like, don't hesitate. In 14 years I've been doing this career, I've never had someone get life insurance and complain about it. Usually they say, I wish I got more, or I wish I did it when I was younger. It would have been less expensive. I could have got more for what I'm paying right now. Like, all those things, I never hear, oh, I wish I waited another 10 years, or I wish I was paying more. It is always, always, always the other way around. When people are in good health, younger, and may have the financial means to afford it. So don't wait, go get it. Life insurance is a privilege. Thanks for watching.